Thanks everyone for joining the session. So today we are going to discuss about OSPF adjacency process. What does it mean? Whatever we discussed, right? Dynamic routing protocol stuff like vegetable curry. Recall the vegetable curry, how you made it. Same way, why we need dynamic routing protocols to learn the routes in routing table dynamically, automatically. So what is the first step? How the dynamic routing protocols will behave? Once you configure OSPF, what it will do? First, what is the
They send
first
hello
step?
pack.
Yeah, they will exchange hello packets and discover the neighbors. That is the first step. After that, they will exchange the database. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
After exchanging the database, they will sync each other and then it will run the algorithm to calculate the
Algorithm to
best
best
path.
path.
And all the best paths you will see in routing table. Make
Yes,
sense?
sir.
This all four steps is called adjacency process. Whatever the four steps I said, right? That entire process is called adjacency process. So once you configure OSPF on your router, what exactly will happen at the back end? మనమంతా అంతా బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ గా నేర్చుకునే వాళ్ళమే కదా, లైక్ ప్యాకెట్ లెవెల్. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? దట్స్ హౌ వి లర్న్ రైట్ సో ఫార్.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready now for OSPF? Shall we do port mask of OSPF? What exactly is there at the back end?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. So consider there are two routers, R1 and R2. Okay, consider there are two routers, R1 and R2. Okay, R1 loopback IP is 1.1.1, R2 loopback is 2.2.2, and this is 1.0 network. All are area 0. This is a link state database routing protocol. Why we called OSPF as a link state database routing protocol? Before going to explain about link state database routing protocol, have you seen a Drishyam movie?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So how Venkatesh is manipulated with the story, right? With the family. So everyone is escaped, right? How? Because they sync each other. Venkatesh and his family, everyone is sync each other. Yes or no? Whatever the story, does anyone didn't watch that movie? Just an example. I'm
We
taking
did.
it. So whatever the story it is, right? He's trying to escape from the police. He explained some story to his family, like Pravachanalu, something I didn't remember, but yeah, right? To everyone is syncing each other. Now in OSPF also there are link state database routing protocol. It means whatever the routes we have in R1, the same routes should be there in R2. Understand? So the routes will be stored in database that is called link state database. Link means this is link, right? Between R1 and R2, it is a link. Yes or no? This is a link. In OSPF,
Yes, sir.
this network is called link. This link is 192.168.1.0 network. Okay. And loopback also interface, it is also a link. Okay. All the networks will be link state database. So whatever the networks, right? Every network will be in routing table in the form of link state. So what I'm saying is whatever the routes we have in R1, same routes will be there in Bangalore R2 also, because both are in area 0. It means in one area, guys, go on mute and listen carefully. In area 0, we have two routers. So these two routers will have a same database. That's what link state database routing protocol. What do you mean by link state database routing protocol? Go on mute, please. Requesting you.
Krishna Karan M. Please be on mute, sir.
Yeah, please, Krishna Kiran Yam Garu. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, sir, I was
No problem, no problem. It happens. Please go on mute. Yeah. So in area 0, if you have a one router, two router, three router, doesn't matter how many routers it is. In one area, either area 0 or area 10 or area 20. So that area, particular area 0, how many routers we have? Here two routers. So the two routers will have a same database. That's why it is called link state database routing protocol. If you have a same database, what they have to do? They have to exchange, hey R2, please take my routes. R2 also will say, hey R1, please take my routes. That's how they exchange the routes. They will sync each other and they will have a same database. Like Drishyam movie, all the family members have a same kind of story in their mind. That's why they escaped, right? Similarly, in area 0, whatever the area, all the routers will have a same database. That's why it is called a link state database routing protocol. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
once you configure OSPF, what will happen? Let's see. Here, I will go on router OSPF 10 and I advertise physical network. So when you advertise physical link network, then only it will start sending hello packets. If you advertise loopback, it will not, because loopback is internal, right? Where it will go hello packets, it will not go out. Whatever the physical link, right? The physical link network, when you advertise it, it will start exchanging loopback. What is that? Hello packets. So here I have configured, here I have configured OSPF. Let's discuss step by step. So this entire OSPF adjacency process will have a several states. The first state is down state, OSPF state. In down state, you did not configure any OSPF. Okay, you did not configure any OSPF. So once I configured OSPF with these commands, my R1 starts sending hello packet through multicast address 224.0.0.5. Everyone knows, right? Multicast range. Yes or no? Everyone knows, right? Multicast range. So this 224.0.0.5 is reserved for reserved for OSPF hello packets. This it means whoever is using 224.0.0.5, they are belongs to OSPF. It is reserved for OSPF. All 224.0.0.5 routers are belongs to OSPF. That's why R1 is start sending hello packet through multicast address 224.0.0.5. So what could be the source IP address now? R1 interface IP address is 1.1, R2 here interface IP address is 1.2. So R1 is start sending hello packet through multicast address, and if you see the source IP address is 192.168.1.1 and the destination IP will be multicast. Okay, it is sending through group, entire group, it is sending to entire OSPF group. Now this is IP header. OSPF is a layer 3 protocol, right? After IP header, you will see OSPF header because it's a OSPF routing protocol, right? Now, I told you to prepare everyone what are the fields inside the OSPF header. So, inside the OSPF header, you have a fields OSPF version. We have a version 1 and version 2 and version 3 in OSPF. Version 2 supports for IPv4, version 3 supports for IPv6. Okay, so currently consider it's a version 2. And what is the area it is? Area ID 0 and router ID. Now, very important. Everyone is asking, right? What is the use of loopback interface? Now you will see router ID. What do you mean by router ID? So for human understanding purpose, we configure this R1 as a Hyderabad. What is this? Host name. But this alphabetical name, electronic device cannot understand. Does it understand, guys?
No.
No, sir.
So what they will understand? They will understand only zeros and ones. So they will choose their names by their self. అంటే వాటంతకు అవే పేరు పెట్టుకుంటాయి. ఎట్లా పేరు పెట్టుకుంటాయి? బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ఐపీ ఫార్మాట్లో. ఐపీ అడ్రస్ ఫార్మాట్లో వాళ్ళ ఆ రౌటర్ అంతకు ఆ రౌటర్ నేమ్ పెట్టుకుంటుంది. ఆ రౌటర్ నేమ్, దట్ రౌటర్ నేమ్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ రౌటర్ ఐడి. వాట్ ఈస్ అ రౌటర్ ఐడి? Router ID means name of the router in the form of IP address. The name of the router will be in the form of IP address. It is just in the form of IP address. It will not carry any data. It is just a name that is in the form of IP address. That's it. So how the router ID will be chosen? So if you configure a loopback IP, so first it will choose the loopback IP as a router ID, name of the router. In case if you configure multiple loopback interfaces like loopback 0, 1 and 2, whoever having the highest loopback IP, right? That will be the router ID. In case if you don't configure any loopback, definitely you will configure physical IP interface, right? So the physical interface IP will be the router ID. Do you understand what is router ID and how it will elect? అందరికి
Yes.
అర్థమైందా? సో
Yes,
router
yes.
ID means name of the router. This router ID can be chosen from highest loopback IP. If you don't configure loopback IP, it will choose from highest physical interface IP. However, the router ID will be in the form of IP address. Since I have configured a loopback here, the name of the R1 will be 1.1.1. Is it clear? Right?
Yes.
Right? And then you have a one more field called authentication type and data. Authentication type means what kind of authentication. You have a null authentication. If you don't configure any authentication, yeah, you have MD5 and SHA. So what does it mean? You know, some people can join in your OSPF neighborship. So wrong people can join it, wrong routers. So to avoid the things, right, you can configure securely authentication. Okay. Authentication type means type of authentication and data means the password which you can enter. And now ఏరియా టైప్ ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, లాస్ట్లో మాట్లాడుకుందాం. ఏరియా టైప్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఏరియా టైప్ యూ విల్ సీ ఇన్ last class. It means today is the OSPF second class, right? Fifth class you will see after fifth day, OSPF fifth day. So what is the area type? Sub B area, NSSA area. You will come to know about this later. So just understand today, if these areas are mismatched, okay, the OSPF will not up. Let's see now. Guys, I hope you guys are following me. Once you configure OSPF on a router, the router will start sending hello packets through multicast address 224.0.0.5. Now it is sending a hello packet, right? So first IP header is there, source IP, destination IP. After that OSPF header is there. OSPF header means is a father. This OSPF header is a head of the department. Who is the head of the department in your family? Some families may have father, some families may have mothers, right? They are the head of the department. Okay, in your family. Here also in OSPF family, OSPF is a header. He is a header. And these OSPF header have 5 children. What are those? First children is hello packet. Second children is DBD packet. Guys, do not say this children keyword in interview. Just I'm trying to help you to understand these complex things in easier way. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఓఎస్పిఎఫ్ హెడర్కి 5 మంది పిల్లలు, అందులో 5 members ఉంటారు. ఫస్ట్ పిల్లడు హలో, సెకండ్ డిబిడి ప్యాకెట్, థర్డ్ వచ్చేసి లింక్ స్టేట్ రిక్వెస్ట్. ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్ మీ?
Yes,
Sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
లింక్ స్టేట్
Yes, sir.
అప్డేట్, లింక్ స్టేట్ అక్నాలజ్మెంట్. Okay, now is it clear, everyone? So now what will happen, you know, these 5 children will help you to complete this OSPF adjacency process. ఈ ఓఎస్పిఎఫ్ అడ్జాసెన్సీ ప్రాసెస్ ఏదైతే ఉందో, అంటే నైబర్స్ డిస్కవర్ చేసి, డేటాబేస్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేసి, అల్గారిథం రన్ అయ్యి, ఆ బెస్ట్ పాత్స్ అని రౌటింగ్ టేబుల్లో పెడుతుంది కదా, ఈ ప్రాసెస్ అంతా కంప్లీట్ చేయడానికి ఈ 5 మంది పిల్లలు హెల్ప్ చేస్తారు. సో these 5 packets, with the help of these five packets, this OSPF adjacency process will be completed. So now the first son responsibility is discovering the neighbors. So now this is a header, and header will have a children, right? So now you will have a hello packet here again. So what are the important fields in hello packet? Can anyone tell me if you remember?
Network mask.
Super. Network mask.
Version.
Not for
Tell me, brother. Network mask.
OSPF version.
DRBDR.
DRBDR OSPF version అక్కడ పైన ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయింది. DRBDR.
And
Dead
neighbor.
interval.
Very good. Dead interval. Hello interval. Next important
Options.
one. What is that?
the
Options.
Priority. Next ఏంటి?
Neighbors.
Options
Yeah.
field.
ఆప్షన్స్ కాదు, యాక్టివ్ నైబర్ ఫీల్డ్. ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇది ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్ హలో ప్యాకెట్. ఓకేనా? ఓకే. సో okay, so this is called hello packet, guys. Okay, so the blue color wall is the main header and the orange color is the main children hello packet. Okay, please remember carefully. This is a OSPF header and the hello packet. Once you configure OSPF on a router, it will start sending a hello packet, okay, with this information. So hello packet, right? Network mask you will see, DR, VDR you will see, and dead interval and hello interval. Hello interval means at every 10 seconds, this hello packet will go to multicast group at every 10 seconds. Why? Because it will tell to the neighbor, hey, నేను ఇంకా బతికే ఉన్నా అని. Every 10 seconds, it will tell to their neighbors. In case if it is not telling to their neighbors, the neighbors will wait for 40 seconds. 40 seconds వరకు వెయిట్ చేసి 40 seconds నుంచి ఇంక ఏం రెస్పాన్స్ రాకపోతే R1కి ఏమైంది, సో ఈ మే బి డెడ్ అని చెప్పేసి he will shut down the neighborship. Guys, understand? Hello interval, dead interval. Hello interval అంటే every 10 seconds కి హాయ్ 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 అని చెప్తుంది router to R1. Both they will exchange hi each other. Okay, in case if they didn't say hi each other within 40 seconds, the neighborship will be down. Okay, yeah, ఈ parameters అన్ని తర్వాత మాట్లాడుకుందాం. మెయిన్ ఇవి. Okay, now once you configured OSPF on your router, all these fields can go to multicast group. Once you send this hello packet, right, the R1 state will move from down to initialization state. Okay, it will send a hello packet and immediately move to initialization state. Okay, the next state is initialization state. Now R1 send a hello packet to R2, right? So R2 receives this hello packet and same, it has the same information, right? It has a same information here. Guys, you understand what what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, it has the same information here, and yeah, here it is. Here also you configure OSPF, right? Here also you have a information, but here router ID will be what? 2.2.2. So the router ID should be unique. Unique means ఎవరి పేర్లు వాళ్ళకి యూనిక్గా ఉండాలి, డూప్లికేట్ ఉండకూడదు. ఇక్కడ 1.1 నుండి ఇక్కడ 1.1 ఉన్నాయి అనుకో, కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ద router ID షుడ్ బి యూనిక్, రిమైనింగ్ ఆల్ షుడ్ బి మ్యాచ్. సో నౌ this hello packet came to R2. R2 will check that. Here I have version 2, here I have version 2, matched. Here I have area 0, here I have area 0, matched. Here router ID is 1.1.1, router ID 2.2.2. Both should be different. Fantastic. Now authentication type is null, whatever it is. Password also matched. Area type is also matched. Once the headers are matched, right, OSPF headers, immediately this R2, what it will tell, it will tell to R1, hey, R1, whatever you send a hello packet, right? All the fields are matched. It means you are my neighbor. Okay, you are my neighbor. So in hello packet, there is a field called active neighbor field. ఏముంటుంది? Active neighbor field. That field, so R2 is sending to R1, hey R1, you are my neighbor. So R2 will send a hello packet. How will it announce? R2 will send a hello packet to R1. In hello packet active neighbor field, it will mention R1 name. What is the R1 name here?
1.1.1.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. So see the direction here. Once the parameters are matched, right? Once the parameters are matched, R2 will send a hello packet to R1 with the active neighbor field 1.1.1. It means it announcing, hey, you are my neighbor. That's what it is mentioning R1 router ID. Now this is received. So now it is initialization state, right? So in initialization state, R1 is expecting a hello packet from R2 with the active neighbor field 1.1.1. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ దట్. డెఫినెట్గా నేను హలో ప్యాకెట్ పంపించాను, పారామీటర్స్ మ్యాచ్ అయితే కంపల్సరీగా R2 నన్ను గుర్తించాలి. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ వెయిటింగ్ టు రికగ్నైజ్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్. సో నౌ R1 ఈజ్ ఇన్ ఇనిషియలైజేషన్ స్టేట్. it receives a hello packet from R2, and in hello packet, it sees its own router ID. Yes or no? In active neighbor field, R1 is seeing its own router ID. So what R1 thinks, okay, R2 recognized me as a neighbor. So immediately it will move to the two-way state. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In case, so this is one way. This is one-way transaction. Similarly, R2 also, right? Same this direction. So similarly, the R2 also will send a hello packet through multicast, right? Yes or no? R2,
Yes.
right? So similarly, R1 also, what it will do R1? R1 will check the parameters and
Send the active neighbor.
yes, very good. Okay. So see the direction. I'm just removing the direction. So hello, it will send it to R2 and active neighbor field ఏముంటుంది ఇక్కడ R1 పంపించేది R2 కి ఏముంటుంది ఇక్కడ
2.2.
2
వెరీ
dot 2
గుడ్
dot 2.
వెరీ గుడ్ you guys are understanding very well. See now R2 will send a R1 will send a hello packet to R2 saying that, hey R2, you are my neighbor. How it is saying? In hello packet in active neighbor field, it will add R2 router ID. So here also it was in down state. Then initialization state, immediately it sees its own router ID and immediately it will move to two-way state. So what happened in two-way state now? Two-way state, what happened? Neighbors are discovered. What happened in two-way state? Neighbors are discovered. Now, if you run show IP OSP of neighbors, you will see the neighbors. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? So, interview questions. Remember, in which state neighbors are discovered?
Two-way state.
Active.
Two-way
Two-way
state.
state.
యాక్టివ్ ఎందుకు వచ్చింది భయ్యా బీజేపీ నో సో టూ వే
Two-way
స్టేట్
state.
ఓకేనా సో టూ వే స్టేట్ ఓకేనా సో in case if my OSPF neighbor got stuck in initialization state, what could be the reason?
Uh,
Any parameter
active,
mismatch.
active neighbor
Fantastic.
field was
Yeah,
Router ID.
సూపర్ భయ్యా మీరు చెప్పే ఆన్సర్లకి నాకు ఐ వాంట్ టు ఫ్లై సో ఒకరేమో పారామీటర్స్ మిస్ మ్యాచ్ అన్నారు ఫెంటాస్టిక్ ఆన్సర్ ఇంకొకరేమో యాక్టివ్ నైబర్ ఫీల్డ్ లో నైబర్ ఐడి ఉండదని ఎస్ ఎందుకు ఉండదు బికాస్ ద పారామీటర్స్ ఆర్ మిస్ మ్యాచ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ యాక్సెప్టింగ్ యువర్ మై నైబర్ both are fantastic answers. Thank you so much. So now you understand, right, the troubleshooting part. If your OSPF state stuck in initialization, maybe one of this parameter is mismatched. Okay. So if the another parameter is mismatched, the OSPF neighbor gets stuck in down state or initialization state. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now neighbors are discovered. So the vegetable curry part 1. So how the routing protocols will work? First, they will discover the neighbors, right? Now, what is the part? What is the next step after discovering the neighbors?
It's run the algorithm.
What man? Directly?
Sharing data.
These are hello packets.
ఇప్పుడు
Packets.
ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తారు మన ఇంటి ఎదురుగా ఒకరు జాయిన్ అయి ఉంటారు అంకుల్ వాళ్ళు ఓకే ఫస్ట్ మన ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు పరిచయాలు చేసుకుంటారు కదా పరిచయాలు చేసుకుని నైబర్స్ గా ఫామ్ అవుతారు ఓకే మీ ఇంటి ఎదురింటి వాళ్ళని తర్వాత వాళ్ళ పర్సనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేసుకోరా ఎంతమంది
Yes,
పిల్లలు
sir.
ఏంటి సో మరి పర్సనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్ గా ముహూర్తాలు పెట్టేసుకుంటారు సో నో మ్యాన్ ఫస్ట్ పర్సనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలని తెలుసుకోకుండా తొందర పడకూడదు ఓకే సో వాట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఈస్ నా వై డైనమిక్ రౌటింగ్ ప్రోటోకాల్స్ ఆర్ హియర్ exchanging the routes, right? So
Yes, sir.
dynamically, so now X start state, they will start exchanging the database. Okay, so now first son, who is the first son? Hello packet. అతని బాధ్యత కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది ద ఫస్ట్ సన్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఇస్ కంప్లీటెడ్ నౌ హూ ఇస్ ద సెకండ్ పర్సన్ డివిడి ప్యాకెట్
Database.
హీ విల్ కమ్ ఇన్ టు ద పిక్చర్ గైస్ నేను ఏదో మీకు అర్థం కావాలని ఇవన్నీ మాట్లాడుతున్నాను బట్ యు ఆర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ రైట్ వాట్ ఐమ్ సేయింగ్ సో ఇలా
Yes,
ఇలా
sir.
ఇలా చెప్తే
Yes, sir.
ఓకేనా లేకుంటే ప్యూర్ టెక్నికల్ కీవర్డ్స్ యూస్ చెప్పమంటారా ఇలా ఫన్నీగా చెప్పమంటారా అర్థం
No, no,
కాలేదు
ఇలానే చెప్పారు సార్.
ఓకే సో జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు నో ఓకే సో బట్ the explanation clearly I have given in the PDFs. Okay, read it clearly and prepare yourself this adjacency process and prepare your own notes also. Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay. Now The next state is xstart state. In xstart state, both the routers, they will start exchanging the DBD packets. DBD packet. What are the fields in DBD packet? First, MTU. The MTU will be 1500. What do you mean by MTU? MTU is maximum transmission unit. What is that? Maximum transmission unit. So if you see right here, Wireshark. Again, I'm opening a live Wireshark with packet capture C. I'm stopping it now. So it means you see number of packets right here. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So open one packet. Each packet, the maximum bytes are 1500. Are you seeing more than 1500 here? No. See here, live packet capture 1208, right? And next open any
Right.
another packet. It is 1208 also. Open any other packet. It is also 1183. You see, right? It means per transaction, the maximum bytes are how many? 1500. It is by default. So if you're using 10G interface, 100G interface, you can increase your MTU. That is called jumbo frame. Okay. But by default, it is 1500 MTU. Okay. Maximum transmission unit. Okay. Now you will have a bits called IMMS. IMS అనేవి తీసేయండి. MS bit అనేది ఉంటుంది. What do you mean by MS? MS means master slave. What is that? Master slave. What does it mean? I'll tell you. Okay. So remember these two are very important fields here. So once the neighbors are discovered, they will move to the xstart state. In xstart, yes, miss Eneda. Xstart state. In xstart state, they will exchange DBD packets. You know why? DBD means what? Database description packet.
Description.
Database description. So why it is important here, you know? These two routers are fighting. Hey, now we both are discovered, right? సో ఎదురింటి అదే పక్కింటి ఆంటీ వాళ్ళు ఇద్దరు కొట్లాడుకున్నట్టు ఫస్ట్ నేను చెప్తా అంటే నేను చెప్తా అని ఇద్దరు సేమ్ హియర్ R1 R2 ఏంటంటే ఐ వాంట్ టు ఎక్స్చేంజ్ మై రౌట్స్ ఫస్ట్ R2 సెట్ నో 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 ఐ వాంట్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ routing information first. So they want to exchange the routing information, right? They're fighting each other. So it means they're announcing themselves as a master. Hey, R1 saying that, hey, I'm the master. MS bit equal to 1. Okay. R2 said, hey, no, I'm the master. If MS bit equal to 1, it means it masters. So both the routers announcing themselves as a master. If they're if they're announcing, if they're fighting like this, database synchronization will not start, right? ఇద్దరు కొట్లాడుకుంటే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేసుకోబడుతుందా లేదు కదా సో ఇనిషియలీ ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం R1 will send a DBD packet to R2. Now you tell me guys, till here it is a multicast, right? Now the neighbors are discovered. From xstart state, it will be the DBD packet, is it a multicast or unicast?
Unicast.
Unicast.
Why? Because neighbors are discovered. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now here is a discover. Okay. Now the thing is, see here. So both are fighting each other by setting MS bit equal to 1. So now after exchanging here, so this is a DBD packet, right? Top of that you will have a OSPF header, right? In OSPF header you have a lot of fields, but let's talk about router ID. What is router ID here? 2.2.2.
2.2.1.
Same thing you will see here, right? Top of the TBD header. You will see what? 1.1.1 here. Okay. So now this packet will come here. So now R1 receive this OSPF header from R2. Check the router ID. Hey, R2 router ID is very big. So it means I am the slave. It will announce slave. So it means I am the slave. Understand guys what I'm saying? So who will announce first? Slave will announce. So slave will exchange the routing information first. Okay. So once the R2 DBD packet received at R1 side, it will check the router ID. Okay, router ID is very big here. So I need to slave because R2 router ID is big. R2 is a master. So what it will do? First slave will announce I am the slave. So once the slave is announced, right, the slave will start exchanging the database. Okay, na? So what exchange? Routes. ఇక్కడే చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ అందరూ ప్లీజ్ పించ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అండ్ లిజన్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ హియర్ ద పాయింట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ So ultimately, the routing information is exchanging. Who will exchange the routing information first? The slave. So the slave will start exchanging the routing information. So in R1, how many routes you have? In R1, how many routes you have?
2 routes.
Two routes.
Fantastic, fantastic. So first one is loopback IP, another one is 1.0 network. SR
Network.
no. సో
Yes.
ఈ 1.0 నెట్వర్క్ గురించి నేను రేపు మాట్లాడతా. లెట్స్ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ లూప్ బ్యాక్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రౌటర్ లూప్ బ్యాక్ ఐపీ 1.1.1, right? This is the IP address. Now guys, very important. I am going to ask a question. When you go a DMart or any general stores, you will purchase lot of things, right? So who will carry all the groceries?
Basket.
Basket or
Carry
a
bag.
cover, right? A cover. Carry bag, you can say. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
So
Yes, yes.
remember this
Yes, sir.
thing. Who will carry all these groceries? Carry bag. The carry bag you can carry. You're carrying and you're going by your car or vehicle. Whatever it is. Who will carry all the groceries? The carry bag. Okay. So when you go to a chicken shop, the chicken or whatever the non-veg, right? That will be given in one plastic cover. Are you adding that non-veg into the general store item like groceries? No, right? Separate carry bags, right? Yes or no? For different
Yes.
item, different
Yes, yes.
for two different items, two different carry bags. Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
Similarly, here also for loop back, we have a separate and network separate. So what I'm trying to tell you is in OSPF, who will carry these routes? These routes are carried by LSAs. LSAs. What is this? Link state
Advertisements.
advertisements. Okay. So your groceries are carried by carry bag. And here the entire routes are carried by LSAs. Link state advertisements. We have types of LSAs. First type of LSA is type 1 LSA. What is type 1 LSA? It's a router LSA. It carries loopback IPs. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the route ultimately OSPF will exchange the routes automatically. So the routes will be carried here by link state advertisements. So different types of routes, different types of LSAs. Like groceries, one type of carry bag. Chicken, one type of carry bag, right? And different items, different carry bags. Similarly, different routes, different types of LSA. Today, I want to talk about only groceries, only one type of LSA. The type 1 LSA is called router LSA. This router LSA will be generated by each and every router in OSPF domain. Okay. So who will generate type 1 LSA? Every router. Router 1 will generate as well as router 2 also will generate. They will carry their loopback IPs, right? So type 1 LSA is router LSA. So now once it is announced as a slave, the R1 is announcing type 1 LSA. What is the type 1 LSA? Router LSA. And what are the two important fields here? You have two important fields, link state ID and advertisement router. What do you mean by link state ID? The route, actual route. What is the route it is, right? That is called link state ID. Now, what is the route we are advertising, we are carrying here? 1.1.1. Is it clear? Link state ID ఏంటంటే whatever the route it is, right? That route is called link state ID. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you mean by advertising router? Who is generating this type 1 LSA here? Which router?
1.1.1.
One
R1.
dot one dot
R1.
one.
So, what is the R1 name? R1 router
1.1.
ID?
1.1.1.
Yeah, 1.1.1. Guys, lot of people are confusing here. Hey, the link state ID is 1.1.1, advertising router is 1.1.1. What does it mean? Simple. Link state ID means the route, actual route. Advertising router means the name of the router, whoever is generating, right? The name of the router. In case if the name of the router is 10.10.10, if the loopback is 10.10.10. So now what is our router ID? 10.10.10, right? So what is the advertising router will be here? 10.10.10.10. The route will be 1.1.1 only. So you have configured two loopback IP address. Suppose you have configured two loopback IP address. One is 1.1.1, another one is 10.10.10. What could be the router ID here? 10.10.10. Highest loopback, right? That will be the router ID. So it is carrying two loopbacks. First loopback is 1.1.1. So the link state ID will be 1.1.1. And the who is generating this one type 1 LSA? R1. What is the R1 name? 10.10.10. Guys, you understand the advertising router and link state ID difference?
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
Got it, but in link state ID, it won't carry 10.10.10.
It will carry, but that is a secondary thing. Two type 1 LSS, you can say that time.
Okay.
I'm just telling an example. Okay.
Hmm.
Advertising router means name of the router only. It is not a IP address. Is it clear?
Yes, yes, it was
Yeah.
clear.
So now in exstart state, they will exchange a DBD packet. Once it means master slave elections will happen by exchanging DBD packets. And here after electing as a slave, immediately the R1 will start exchanging type 1 LSA to R2. And then immediately it will move to which state? Exchange state. Okay. Now this packet arrives here. Okay. Now this packet arrives here. So it is saying slave, right? So immediately R2 thinks that, hey, you already announced yourself as a slave. So then immediately it will announce himself as a master equal to 1. And now it will also announce type 1 LSA. Okay. Now tell me, what is the type 1 LSA link state ID here?
2.2.2.2.
Okay. And the advertising router will be same, right? 2.2.2.
TM.
Okay. Now it will move to the exchange state. Now both the routers exchange their partial information. Is it clear? Both the routers will exchange only what? Only
Partial info.
what is that partial information? Loopback only.
Loopback.
Loopbacks only.
Okay. Understand? Only loopbacks it is exchanged. So now understand, guys. This router can connect it with another router also, right? Maybe with another area. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? It may be a big area. It may connect it to another areas. So that router announcing lot of routes here. So here also R1 may connect with another areas, another routers, or else within the area only another router. Yes or no? So now what will happen? In exchange state, both the routers are exchange their type initial type 1 LSS. Okay. After that, both the router will move in loading state. In loading state, what will happen? So as I said, hey, R1 is saying R1 is asking to R2, hey R2, you only sent loopback IP. Check your database. You may connect it with another routers also. There may be another LSS in your database. Kindly share that information to me also, because whatever the database you have, I also should have same thing. So R1 is asking to R2. Similarly, R2 also asking to R1, hey R1, you only shared your loopback IP. So share the missing information from your database. So what happening here? Both the routers will asking link state request for missing information. అర్థమవుతుందా? In loading state, both the routers will ask link state request. Hey, we just exchanged our loopback only. Check your databases in case if any missing information is there, other LSS, tell me, send it to me. So as per the request, the routers will send what? Link state update, which is very important. This update is very important. This update carries other LSA informations. What other LSAs? Lot of other routers informations. So both the routers will exchange link state request. Both the routers will exchange link state updates. And once they receive the update, they will acknowledge it. Link state acknowledgement. It means R1 is sending a missing information in update message to R2. R2 is acknowledging to R1, hey, whatever I requested, you sent it. So I'm acknowledging that I have received. So both the routers will start sending link state request, update, and acknowledgement each other. Easy clear. Easy clear. So that is
Yes.
happening in loading state. Once the loading state is completed, the database synchronization process is completed. Now it will move to the full state. In full state, it will run the algorithm, Dijkastra algorithm, and calculate the best paths. All the best paths it will put in routing table. Okay, this is a OSPF adjacency process. Is it clear? Now there are two more interview questions I would like to tell you. So my OSPF state stuck in XStart state. What could be the reason? The reason is MTU mismatch. Let's understand here. If the MTU is mismatch 1400 here, okay, here is 1500. MTU is mismatch, right? So initially in two-way state they will exchange a DBD packet, right? So once it came here, this MTU size is 1400 only. Here it is coming with 1500. Will R1 is accepting this DBD packet? No. Why? Because
No.
this MTU is 1400 only. Okay. If it is not accepting this packet, R1 doesn't know what is R2 router ID and all. Right? Now R1 will stuck in which state? XStart state.
Yes, that's it.
But R2, if it sends a packet, it will accept it, right? It is having 1500 MTU. It is 1400. Yeah, I have a bigger MTU. I can accept it. So it will process the packet. It will move to exchange state. It means if MTU is mismatched, at the lower side it will stuck in XStart state. At the higher side it will move to exchange state. It will stuck in exchange. Understand everyone?
Yes.
If MTU is mismatched, this is how it is. OSPF will start in XStart state. Okay. Now in exchange state, they will exchange both. They won't stuck in exchange state because they will exchange type analysis. Now in loading state, if you see in service provider environment like Airtel, BSNL, Vodafone Idea, right? They have a thousands of routers. You know, in one area, they have a hundreds of routers in one area. So if the router memory is completely full, or else if the router processor is completely high utilization, it means if your mobile phone installed with all the apps and there is no space at your mobile phone will stuck it, right? Yes or no? Your mobile phone will perform very slowly, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Similarly, your hardware device is not able to handling those many updates. So when R2 is asking link state request, R1 is not able to send update. It means the routers are not completed these transactions, link state request, update, acknowledgement, because their high CPU utilization. Okay, because of their high CPU utilization, the routers are not exchanging these packets. So that's why it is stuck in loading state. Okay, what is the reason for not exchanging these packets? Because it's stuck in loading state. R2 is sending a link state request to R1. R1 memory is full, high CPU utilization. R1 processor is cannot update it because the tasks are completely full by the processor. అసలు ఆ ప్రాసెస్ చేయడానికి ప్రాసెసర్ ఖాళీగా లేదు. అప్డేట్ ఇద్దామంటే R2కి. సో ఇట్స్ స్టక్, రైట్? ఇట్ విల్ స్టక్ ఇన్ లోడింగ్ స్టేట్ ఇన్ దట్ సిచ్యువేషన్. Okay, so you learn 80% of the troubleshooting here itself. If the OSPF stuck in down state, initialization state, and XStart state and loading state. Tomorrow I will tell you if it's stuck in two-way state. Okay, so yeah, so this is called OSPF adjacency process. Once you configured OSPF on your router, the router one starts sending a hello packets through multicast IP addresses 224.0.0.5. Once the parameters are matched, then it will move to the two-way state. Both the routers are discover the neighbors. In XStart state, they will exchange a DBD packet to perform what? To perform database synchronization. So what will happen here? They will perform database synchronization. Okay. Synchronization means both the routers should have same database, right? Yeah. So database synchronization process will start in XStart state by exchanging DBD packet. Then once master slave elections is happening here, then it will exchange the type analysis, then it will move to the loading. Missing information will be exchanged. Once the database synchronization process is completed, it will run the algorithm and calculate the best paths. They will put all the best paths in routing table. Guys, it is not possible to learn everything in a single day. For me, almost I did a hard work for 3 months to learn OSPF, even after having a 5 years of experience. You guys are freshers, some are experienced candidates. Don't worry. Ultimately, what I'm expecting from you is క్లాస్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా, దట్స్ ఇట్. గుర్తు పెట్టుకోవాలంటే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాల్సిందే. ఓకే, బట్ వెన్ ఐఎమ్ టీచింగ్ దిస్ రైట్, ఆర్ యూ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఆర్ నాట్? ప్లీజ్ టెల్ మీ.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right? You are able to
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
That's what
Yes,
I
sir.
want. Okay, it is not like a social class, right? Social subject. నిద్ర రాకూడదు. సో అర్థం కావాలి. సో సగం అర్థమై సగం అర్థం కాకుండా ఉండిందంటే గుర్తుండి అంతే. ఒక్కసారి ఇది ఏం చేస్తారు మీరు, యూ హ్యావ్ టు వాచ్ దిస్ రికార్డింగ్ సెషన్ మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ అండ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ వి డిస్కస్, రైట్? కెన్ ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వన్ మోర్ టైమ్ విత్ ద ప్యాకెట్ క్యాప్చర్? ఆర్ యు రెడీ? ఆఫ్టర్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ వన్ మోర్ టైమ్, you will remember permanently by showing packet capture.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So OSPF is already configured. Okay, na? The OSPF is already configured. So I'm starting the router one, right? See now, start the packet capture. So R1 starts sending a hello packets. See, R1 is booting now. Once it is boot, right, it will start sending hello packets. Look at this. Here you see, right, OSPF. See now, look at these fields. So now layer 2. What is the source IP address in layer 2? 1.1. Destination IP address is 224.0.0.5. Match it. Is it matched here? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please see it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at the here. Now, first of all, in IP header only, we are using OSPF, right? OSPF is a layer 3 protocol. That's why you see IP header. So what is the next layer? OSPF. How the router will come to know? Because OSPF will have a protocol number. What is the OSPF protocol number here? 89.
89.
OSPF protocol number is 89. What is the ICMP protocol number?
1.
1.
What is the TCP protocol number?
6.
Very good, 6.
6, sir. I think.
What is the UDP protocol number?
7.
7.
17.
17. Remember that. Each and every protocol will have a protocol number to recognize by. నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పా కదా, ఇది ఆల్రెడీ మనం చెప్పామా లేదా D3 క్లాస్లోనో D5 క్లాస్లోనో చెప్పాం. ఓకేనా? సో now look at this OSPF header. See, he is a father. OSPF header. Look at these fields. See, version 2. Same fields unaya, version 2. And source OSPF router means router ID. Okay, match అయింది కదా. Now area ID. Is it match? Area ID 0. So 0.0.0 ఇట్లా చూపిస్తుంది, but it is 0 only. Now authentication type. I did not configure any authentication. That's why it is showing null authentication. Understand? If you configure any authentication, it will show you, but I'm not configuring any authentication. And there is no data also, there is no password. Okay, these are the important fields. Are you understanding, guys? Version,
Yes.
router ID, area ID, authentication type, and data. Okay, yeah. Now in hello packet, you have a lot of fields here: network mask, priority, so DRBDR, but you don't see any active neighbor field here. Okay, because they will not exchange anything. Okay, now turn on this router also. Once you turn on this router, you see the transactions in black color. See, now OSPF is quickly completed their adjacency process. See, now we will examine one by one, each and every one by one packet. నేను ఏదైతే థియరటికల్గా డిస్కస్ చేశానో, now I will show you everything practically. So look at this here. 1.1 is called R1 router. 1.2 is called what? R2 router. See, R2 router is also sending a hello packet with the same fields. It means both the routers are exchanging a hello packets through multicast address 224.0.0.5. Now look at this. R1 is responding now. Now, once they exchange the hello packets, right? So what R1 is saying? It is discover the neighbor 2.2.2. See here. R1 means who? 1.1. See, R1 is sending a hello packet through multicast address saying that 2.2.2 is my neighbor. Is it clear? That's what we discussed, right?
Yes.
See here. ఇక్కడ కింద చూడండి ఇలా. So R1 is sending a hello packet to R2, active neighbor field 2.2.2. Okay. Similarly, R2 also will discover R1 as my neighbor. See, నేను ఇక్కడ పక్కన పెడతా చూడండి. So now both the routers are, see, it is 2.2.2. Announcing active neighbor field 1.1.1. Same, right? Whatever I discuss here. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
R1,
yes.
R1 is telling that 2.2.2 is my neighbor. R2 is telling that 1.1.1 is my neighbor. Now neighbors are discovered. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Now,
sir.
after discovering the net, what is the next step? They will exchange the DPD packet. Look at the black color things. These are the DPD packets. So see, now unicast. R2 is telling to R1. What it is telling, can anyone tell me? I'm the master. See, M2 is 1500. So if you see here, right, the DPD master. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
So who is telling that I'm the master?
Router 2.
So both the routers. Look at this. Router 2 is telling that I'm the master. Router 1 is telling that I'm the master. Both are fighting each other now. Yes or no? Look at this router IDs. You'll come to know. Right?
Yes,
Router
sir.
2 is telling that I'm the master. Router 1 is telling that I'm the master. Okay. Now they exchange the DPD packets, right? So based on the router ID, they will announce I'm the slave. Who will announce I'm the slave? R1 or R2?
R1.
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 Okay.
R1.
Next, see the packet R1. See immediately 1.1. It is saying that I'm the slave. చూడండి ఇక్కడ 0 సెట్ చేసుకుంది. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో?
Yes, sir.
సో ఇమీడియట్ గా 0 సెట్ చేసుకొని ఇట్ అనౌన్స్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ యాజ్ ఏ స్లేవ్ అండ్ ఇమీడియట్లీ సి ఇట్ ఈస్ అనౌన్స్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ యాజ్ ఎ స్లేవ్ అండ్ ఇమీడియట్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ జనరేటింగ్ టైప్ అండ్ ఎల్ఎస్ఏ. సి ఆర్ సీయింగ్ టైప్ అండ్ ఎల్ఎస్ఏ? సి లింక్ స్టేట్ ఐడి అడ్వర్టైజింగ్ రౌటర్ సేమ్ ఉందా యాజ్ వి డిస్కస్డ్?
Yes.
ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో సిమిలర్లీ ఈ ప్యాకెట్ R2కి వెళ్తుంది. నౌ R2 రిసీవ్స్ ఇట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో అనౌన్సింగ్ ఓకే యూ ఆల్రెడీ అనౌన్స్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ యాజ్ ఎ మాస్టర్. సో ఇట్ ఈ స్లేవ్, రైట్? సో దిస్ is will announce as a slave and it is also exchanging type 1 LSA. Look at this here. Same thing we discussed. Yes or no? See here. Yes or no? So
Yes,
now
sir.
they exchange initial type 1 LSAs, exchanged initial type 1 LSAs in exchange state. Now what will be the next state? Loading. In loading state, what will happen? Both will exchange. See, request. See, R2 1.2 is sending to 1.1 link state request. Now 1.1 is sending to 1.2 link state request. Both the routers is exchanging request packets, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Missing
Yes,
information.
sir.
Now both the routers are exchanging update packets. Look at this. Yes or no? Right? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Right?
sir.
After exchanging the update packets, you will see what? Acknowledgement packets also. See, you see, right? Request, update, acknowledgement. What is this state? Loading state. Okay. Once the request, update, acknowledgement is completed, now they are in full state. And now if you check it on the router here, where did you see here? Okay. So what happened? 1 second. Okay. Now if you check it in GNS3, so what will happen here? They will run the algorithm now. Okay. Okay. Now where is that? 1 second. Here. Okay. Yeah. Now double click on it. They will run the algorithm. Link state database is completed. Now they will run the algorithm and calculate the best paths and put in routing table. So now let's check the database. As I said, both the router 1, router 2 link state database is equal, right? Look at this. How to check the database? Show IP OSPF database. Guys, you understood what I'm saying here? So what is that? Show IP OSPF database. Look at this now. Both the router 1 and router 2 databases are equal or not. Forget about age. Age means timestamp. That will be different. Only look at the link state ID and advertising router. Both are same or not. Look at this.
Yes, sir.
So this is area 0. This is area 0. So in area 0, so this link state IDs are same. Okay. Both are having same database. every area, how many routers are there, right? They will have a same database. Okay. Today I discussed about router LSA. Okay. So see, on router 2, you have 1.1.1, 2.2.2, both LSAs. On router 1 also, you'll have a both LSAs. Tomorrow I'll discuss about this link state LSA. Tomorrow I'll discuss, not now. Okay. So yeah, you understood, right? The step-by-step process, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I request you to, so now you see, right? Now check the routing table, show IP route. You will see the routes 2.2 in OSPF. See, now I use process ID 10, right? The autonomous system number. What is the administrative distance of OSPF? 110. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is all about OSPF adjacency process. If you know this, you are the master in networking. I'm telling you. Experienced candidates. Anyone is here? Networking experienced candidates.
Yes.
So you feel it is new for you?
Yes, sir.
Packet level? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
You learn something new today? So this is called
Not,
this
not.
is called TAC level training. Yeah, someone is saying something. Hello? Someone said something. Okay. What I'm asking is it new for you? Whatever you learned today.
Yes.
Okay. So do this, understand this, put this in LinkedIn. You know, the power of LinkedIn is November 10th batch. November 10th to December 8th. How many days? 28 days. My student, she is a fresher. She is listening what exactly I'm saying every day. Okay. She posted everything in LinkedIn and tagging me. Okay. Tagging me. Her name is Jyotirmai here. Look at the post. Okay. See, let me see. This is my company, right? Look at the all the posts here. Okay. Let me see. Where is that? Okay. Let me go my profile. Okay.
Is it
So
Harishchandra or
not Harichandra, Jyotirmai. If you see, right, my show all my posts. So she's doing fantastic work. Now she got 2 interview calls back to back. One is from Wipro, one is from Movet. Okay. So let me see here. Uh, Jyotir. I'm not sure. Here she is the one. She is our student. Look at this. Okay. Her passion is like something, next level. Okay. See, look at 3 days back. See, we almost completed course. Tomorrow it is completing. Look at this. Everything, whatever I'm teaching every day, she's posting. Look at this. I reposted also this. Okay. So look at her posts. See all the posts. Not only her, Harichandra and lot of people. Look at this. She came to Hyderabad from Vijayawada and her one of the hand is already burned. It's burned. It happened recently. So she has a injuries, even though she carried that injuries and came here and practiced. Okay, you understand what I'm saying, guys? Look at their hard work. Now the result is she just gave an interview in Wipro and she's texting me. Okay, where is her number 75? Personally, she texted me. Okay, so her interview is completed now. Okay, yeah. So what I'm telling you is, please do the same. Please follow my instructions. Even experienced candidates also. LinkedIn is the best platform to advertise yourself. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Anyone having any questions, let me know.